Everybody, and welcome to Back to Basics Gaming. We are playing Diablo 3. How was that? Anyways, I should correct myself. We are attempting to play Diablo 3. And what I mean by that is, well, I'm probably not playing to the best of my abilities or planning this out too well. I'm trying to refrain from using too many guides, mainly just because I find them really fucking boring, and it's always just like some asshole who's dedicated his life to, well, I shouldn't say some asshole, but, you know, just some dude who's probably put in way too much time into the fucking game and has done, like, virtually every single fucking season, and, you know, like, I'm not like that. I don't want to, like, sound like a jerk or anything, but, like, that isn't how I play this fucking game. I don't play it religiously, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. So, alright, here we go. You can get your laughs on. Here's the skills I'm using. We'll start here. Entangling shots. Secondary is my elemental arrow. The reason as to why I'm using this is because I have some gear that accommodates it very nicely. My quiver, actually, which I really do need to update. I have Vengeance, of course. I know that one needs to be used. And I also have a Wicked cooldown for it that reduces it for 65%. So we're in Vengeance quite a lot. Vault to get around. Okay, so this is probably one of the more controversial picks right here. It's Sentry. Now, I'm probably going to change this once I get my Marauder gear. But for now, I kind of enjoy having Sentry out. You know, it kind of alleviates some of the pressure. Sometimes when shit gets a little too rough, I can just, you know, fall back, you know, drop a couple of those and vault away to safety while still, you know, effectively DPSing. Of course, I need my companions because I have the skill to, what is it? The companions, I forget with what piece of armor, but I think it might be the Marauder shit that I got on. But anyways, it calls out all the companions, and you get all the whatevers, you know, that come with it, all the buffs when activated. So there's that. And then over to passive. So I got Blood Vengeance, increase the hatred, blah, blah, blah. I got Call of the Week, which is always nice. That's also why I'm using Frost Elemental Shot. This, obviously. And I really didn't know what to put here. So you deal an additional 40% additional damage to enemies above 75% health. I guess like it's kind of a nice starter because that first initial hit is going to really fucking rock them. So that's why that's there. And then onto Kanai's Cube. So there's Dawn to reduce the cooldown of Vengeance. The Leoric's Crown, I did that because I got a gem socketed in there. Let's see. This is probably not the best gem, but this is what I'm using just to get them levels a little bit quicker. So I'm using a ruby in there. I know that's probably not the best. So I'm assuming that even though it doesn't say it on there, it should be 82% bonus experience. I'm hoping that's what it is. So yeah, I got the Marauder's Visage in there. And I also have the Treads too. I got this thing because it summons 3 wolves, and I like that. And honestly, I haven't been able to find anything better than this. This really severely needs to be updated. I should probably look into that. My resources are very shit though. I like this one because it has the shrine effects that last for 10 minutes, so I'm pretty down with that, you know, liking that. This is what I'm using so far as Danetta's Spite. I was using her Revenge, but now it's this, and it also leaves a little clone baby of myself when I vault. This is Blackthorn's crap. I got it in a 2-piece, so it effectively gives me a little more health and plus 10% damage to elite, so I'm kind of digging that too. Oh, what do I got? The 3 set on this? What else do I have? Okay, I got the cross, I got the belt. Oh, and I got the mail. Oh, okay. So I also got the minus 10% and plus 25%. I really don't care about the 3 set, but yeah, that 2 set is really nice. And the 4 set's kind of whatever too. I mean, is it convenient? Sure, but you know, it ain't no Marauder set, that's for sure. So let's see here. So yeah, you just seen that. Because this Marauder shit, check this shit out. This is so fucking broken, okay? I really, really need to get the fucking everything else Marauder. Companion calls all companions to your side, so that's already fucking broken as shit, right? And then there's a 4-set. Okay, so there's a 4-set ability. Sentries deal 400% increased damage and cast elemental arrows, chakram, impale, multi-shot, and cluster arrows when you do. So that should be pretty cool. And probably another reason why I'll leave Sentry on, actually, now that I think about it. And then primary skills, element, pretty much every fucking thing has this, deal 12,000 increased damage for every active sentry. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're just going to be not getting rid of Sentry whatsoever. Is the way. I don't know why I thought that we were going to do that, but okay, yeah. So this is what I want, because it's either this or, okay, then I got some crappy rings. You know, don't laugh at me, but that's just what I got for right now. I'm not too worried about it. Crappy. I know, there's a lot of crappy going on there. I know. I'm aware. Okay, so, the other thing I wanted to say, okay, yeah, this, because I also was interested in this Natalia shit here. I think this is what I was looking at initially. So there's head, chest, feet, hands, the Slayer, which, you know, is a one-handed weapon, legs. So she's got a lot of shit going on here, this Natalia chick. Okay, so a 2-set, reduce the cooldown of Rain of Vengeance by 4 seconds when you hit a hatred-generating attack. So, like, in other words, you're always going to be able to do Rain of Vengeance. Not always, but a lot. Rain of Vengeance deals 100% increased damage. So, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. And after casting Rain of Vengeance, deal... Please stop. Stop. Alright, hold on. That's not nice. Come here. You get locked up for a bit. That's not nice at all. He was looking out the window, and you're being mean. Let him have a turn to look out the window. Or go look out another window. That's not the only window. Sorry, having to play referee over here. One of the cats wants to look out the window, and the other one, because I opened it, I don't want to open too many windows in here. But yeah, since it's open, I want to go by it. I mean, I don't blame him, but this is the second time now that he's bullied the other cat out of the way for trying to look out the fuck. Alright, anyways, what the fuck am I saying here? Let me just do a quick mic check. Here, let me jump on my own stream. Make sure I don't sound like shit. Make sure the mic don't sound like shit. I think my voice is actually a pretty good streaming voice. You know who has a great voice, man? I mean, like, voice just golden for radio. Katykins has, like, this fucking phenomenal radio voice. Alright, one sec. Let's go. Come on. Okay, and there we are. Alright. And we'll see a little person dropping in on the stream. That'll be me, and... Okay, anyways, yeah, so then, the 6th set, man. After casting Rain of Vengeance, deal 14,000 increased damage and take 60%. That is fucking broken. That's broken. So I think, naturally, I mean, I'm going to want them leggings, or the Natalia set over the Marauder set, is what I'm thinking. Don't get me wrong, I like the whole Sentry thing and shit, but yeah. So yeah, I got my whole family out here. I got a bat, I guess, what is that, a raven, 2 ferrets, a spider, 3 wolves, and a boar. Yeah, we're rolling deep, man. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous, this right here. This is really cool, though. I was just gonna I was kind of debating making another character. Oh, I guess I should look at my paragons, too. And, alright, so my paragon skill is probably gonna get some hate here, but whatever. Alright, so I did movement speed I started on movement speed because, you know, obviously the faster you get around, the more shit you can kill, the quicker you can get things done. That was my logic in it. Okay? And then, yes, I'll probably up my maximum hatred, and then just from there, just go straight to dex. Okay? No, you're not going to start crying now, buddy boy. You were being mean. Okay, so there's that. Then here, it's like, well, naturally, I wanted attack speed. I know that critical hit damage is pretty sexy. Especially a whole 1% per point. That's really, really nice. But I want to attack faster first. Then I'll probably go on to critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and then on to cooldown reduction. Okay? Which, man, even when I do that, fucking vengeance is going to be even quicker than fuck. If I ever get to that. Here, I just kind of felt like I was really neglecting my vitality and my armor. My defense. Just pretty much my defense all around. So, to be a little less squishy, I put my armor up. Then I'll probably go over to, I don't know. Probably life. Well, what's the difference between life and vitality, then? I don't know, I'm going to have to look that up. Well, anyways, we're just doing armor for now, so all good. And now here, this is probably the one where it's like, wait, what the fuck? I think area damage would have probably been a smarter choice. And I mean, I can just take these points and reset them and put them onto that too. But I really do find myself running out of resource costs. Excuse me. Or I really find myself running out of hatred a lot, so. Alright, anyways, that's the fucking, that's my setup. I know I got some crap gear on, but hopefully we can change that, hopefully. And these legendary, let's see, where am I here? These legendary fucking, these things, legendary gems, I don't know, like I upped this, but now I'm kind of regretting it. Because ultimately, it still makes me a little weaker. I mean, it's cool that you get a 20% increased damage after killing an elite pack. I do enjoy that quite a bit. But is that increase... It's not steady, for one. You're not always killing, you know... But I mean, it lasts for a whole minute. So, more than likely, you're always going to be buffed on, like, 20-second... Or, I'm sorry, 20-second... on like the whole minute spiel, you're gonna be buffed because it lasts so fucking long. So I did that, and like that's the only one that I did. Everything else is okay. I must have put some in here, I don't know why. So I don't know what to do with these. I'm gonna have to look up a guide on these because I'm not a super nerd. I didn't do like all the fucking DPS calculations and what's gonna work and, you know, so on and so forth. I guess I can look that up right now really quick and just see, like, are legendary gems truly worth it? And if so, which ones are worth it? And this is kind of where I just get torn. Like, I really don't know what to do. So let's see. Diablo 3. Diablo 3. Alright, let's see here. This guy is like, which gems are worth keeping and upgrading? This guy is just like, just experiment, okay? This dude is just such a fucking super nerd. This guy says they're all useful in one way or another. Well, no shit, Sherlock. As you need to have too, so you can augment your gear. You should have all the gems in your stash, or maybe multiples if you're augmenting a lot of gear. To make multiples, move gem to another character's inventory. Oh, this guy's talking about making multiples and shit. Like, I don't want to cheat. Pick them all up and put them in your stash, so there's not a chance that you'll receive the ones you don't want multiple times. Pick them all up and put them in your stash, so there's not a chance that you'll receive the ones you don't want multiple times before finding the ones you do want. It takes about 2 columns of stash space, but it's worth not having to click around trash gems each rift. As for upgrading, check leaderboards for top builds. A less common trick is check leaderboards to see top player's second character. So I don't know. Leaderboards, I guess, is what I gotta go to here. And you see what I mean? Like, it's not simple, you know? Let's just try to focus on getting the goddamn gear before we start even thinking about them gems, them beans, thinking about them beans. Alright, well, I'm a pussy, so I'm gonna do Rift 19. I'm playing on Tournament 4, so I'm thinking that's gonna be enough of a challenge. And I know, look at all that fucking talking, now we're just finally getting to the game. Shit. That is so not like me, so I apologize. We're going to be spending most of our time... One sec, I really need to turn this shit down. We're going to be spending most of our time in Vengeance, which is nice. And there's really not much I can say about this game. I mean, like, it's a cool game and everything, but, you know, like, what kind of fucking commentary can I really throw in here, you know, other than basically what I just said? All you do is just run from room to room and fucking nuke shit, you know, that's literally it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of fucking fun, but was this probably, like, the greatest idea to stream this fucking game? I don't know, probably fucking not, you know? Where'd this guy come from? What did he come from? I missed him, I guess. I hate when that thing blows up like that, because I don't like waiting for it. I should just try and hurry up and vault next time. And look at it. Another Goldie. Another Goldilocks. Goldilocks sucks cocks. That's really stupid. Why did I say that? I don't know. It's fucking dumb. That's like something Darkside Phil would say. That's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's so dumb. So who knows, man? Maybe we'll get a gear. Because there's one thing that this game that is just so tried and true is this motherfucking game right here is just fucking a grind festival. I'm trying to play on the highest difficulty I can manage without fucking having to take forever to, you know, bash fucking enemies' brains in and shit. Grab that, because that's a good. And yeah, I just like, I need to get them gears, yos, so I can get my paragons up, yos. And I mean, I don't even know why. It's not like I'm really fighting towards anything at this point, you know. I've already beaten the game, obviously. I mean, what else is there to do, you know, at this point? Really not much. They got, like, adventure mode, which is what I'm playing now. All you do is just do the same fucking bounties. They just want you to fucking try and get that gear forever, you know? I mean, you know, that's the name of the game. They want to keep you playing. They want to keep your interest, and that's good. You know, that's a good thing. The game, surprisingly, even for all the grinding that's going on, the game doesn't really feel too grindy to me. It's just, I don't know, I guess I can only take so much of it. That's the thing, like, you know, this isn't a game that I could just, like, play for fucking, like, non-stop hours, you know? I keep saying you know a lot, you know? But, no, seriously, this is just one of them games where I feel that it's quite common to get burnt out on. Because there's really not a whole lot going on with it once you've already experimented with all of your skills and this and that. So what you can end up doing, which is cool, is make another class, you know? Now, I don't know if there's any sort of, like, cross-class capabilities or anything like that. And I know that the stash, I guess, is account-wide. I don't know if Paragon is or not. I would hope so, because, man, that's really fucking grindy. So I would only hope that Paragon levels were definitely account-wide. I have no idea if they're not. I do have some other characters, but they're both seasonal, actually. I keep forgetting to use my pet ability, companion ability. Oh, that's all my vault clones. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Because they're like in a perfect triangle formation. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, I do have two other characters, but they're both seasonal, and I don't think any of those traits from this character, because this character is non-seasonal. And I'm pretty sure that those traits aren't going to cross over to a seasonal character. It would kind of defeat the purpose of seasonal, one would think, at least. Alright, we're almost done with this fucking rift. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm bored or anything of the game. I just started playing it today, actually. So I should have a little bit in me to go on ahead and... You know, and who knows, man, maybe I'll start a new character or some shit. I don't know what the hell, I don't know what my plans are right now for what I want to play. This is just like one of the more so random ass streams that I came up with because I'm bored and I figured why the fuck not, you know?
No, I will not do that.
Dude, that's like the Skeleton King right there. That's exactly who that is. It says Crusader King. Nah, fool, you're the Skeleton King. And now you're dead. So yeah, I don't even really know what gem I should be powering up or anything because, man, there's just so many people with so many different answers. It's... Alright, what's this? Esoteric gain 10% non-physical damage reduction. Alright. There's Gem of Ease. And plus 500. Level requirement of the item this gem is socketed into is set to 1. That's pretty cool. You know what? I think I want to do this. Oh, look at how it jumps up. I'm just going to do it because I don't know what else to do. Alright. I'm cool with that. And now we're going to get a big old chunk of experience from Ulrich once we talk to him here in town. And I like that. So boom! Big ass chunk of experience, so I'm digging that. The one thing that sucks though is that you just can't go into these rifts, these greater rifts. You have to fucking... Excuse me, you have to farm keystones. Sorry, I was taking a drink of Wawa. You have to farm fucking keystones, and man, that shit sucks too. And I still haven't fully utilized this. Alright, let me see. What do I got here? I've seen a green. Litany of the Undaunted. I think I already have this fucking thing, and yeah. So let's see here. 448 dex. It's got like nothing on there that I want to even bother dealing with, and I already have one too, so I'm really not even in the fucking mood, you know what I'm saying? Corrosive. Alright, let's just fucking put shit away and sell shit, and I'll just kind of show you my routine of how I like to play the game. Oh, what the fuck is this? Wait, what? What is this? Huh? Huh? The fuck is this shit? I never got something like this. Bottomless Potion of Rejuvenation? What the fuck is it? Restores 25% resource when used below 50% health? What the fuck? Instantly restores 60% of your maximum life. A legendary potion? I am not understanding this. It restores 25% resource when used below 50% health. Okay, I understand that. And then it instantly restores 60% of my maximum life. So is that like my new potion now? Or what? Like what do I do with it? Can I use it? Oh, I can equip it. It's equipped. Yeah, look at that. I didn't know you can get like a different fucking health item. What the fuck? What the fuck kind of shit is that? That's pretty cool. Well, fucking this game is showing me some new shit, huh? Alright. Well, I mean, that kind of gives me a little bit of faith. Cool. Alright, let's put these shits away. I'm in desperate need of money, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some bounties. Now, bounties aren't exactly the way to... Okay, anyways, you probably heard that. You might have not. I don't know, but whatever. Bounties are not the way to really make money. Okay, I know what this is for, but I'm not going to use it. So the only thing is that since this is in my inventory, it takes up 1 slot. I think that's okay to have, right? I mean... What's the big deal, right? Alright, let me put this stupid... this away. Yeah, see, Litany of the Undaunted. That's not the green that I want, man. The green that I want is the Marauder shits. Yeah, if I could sell that garbage. I don't know what I was even thinking of there. Sell that garbage too. A garbage man. So I should only have one thing. Okay. So this is what I like to do. Okay. I'll go in here and fucking just start doing some fucking bounties. Kill Vidian. Let's go kill Vidian. And make stupid observations. Dude, it is warm in here. I think I'm gonna have to turn the fucking air on. Aaron. This guy's gonna explode. Don't you... It's a roach hatchery, it said. Isn't it fucking disgusting? A roach hatchery is what they call it. The inside of that guy is called a roach hatchery. That's fucking vile. And that guy really took a fucking beating. I wish that was a gold, but it isn't. Oh, that's a gold. There you go. Ask and thou shalt receive. A roach hatchery. Fucking disgusting. Sorry, man. It's like the worst bug in the world is a fucking roach. So, I got some talk about roaches. I guess I can share with you if you really want to know. Okay, so this is the trade-off, alright? Now, this needs a little bit... Yeah, because we're going to talk about roaches. That's right. This is where this stream is going now. Alright, so I'm starting to find my stride. Okay, so... This is the scenario, a little bit of context behind it all, okay? Now, I want you to imagine, maybe you don't have to imagine, maybe you already are, but I want you to imagine that you are 15, 16, 17 years old, okay? Still going to school, you know, weekends, you're always looking forward to weekends. You got yourself a girlfriend, okay, or a boyfriend, whatever, all right? And you want to spend your weekend with your friends, you know, and your, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, right? Now, you want to do that, and doing it at your own home or whatever is fine, doing it in public is fine, but then you want to do it, alright? Now, I don't want to sound like a fucking slut or anything like that, but, the first time I got my groove on, I was 15, okay? And, the first few times weren't all that great, but then it became awesome, obviously.
It is clear.
Okay, so what does all this have to do with roaches? Okay, so now I just want you to remember what I said, okay? So just recall that you're that age, going to school, you got your girl or guy, whatever, and it's cool to hang out in public and this and that with friends, but there's some shit that you want to do behind closed doors. And I'm not just talking about sex either. I'm talking like partying, maybe you want to smoke some weed, maybe your parents don't condone that type of action, maybe you want to fucking start drinking and shit, have a little bit of a drink, you're in the prime of your youth, and maybe you want to do a little experimentation. Okay, and I'm pretty much, this is just kind of like, I'm not saying that it's a good thing, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, you should probably always follow the laws and this and that, but, I didn't, okay? I've done drugs, shocker there, I've drank at, you know, at ages where it wasn't acceptable. Fucking mega shocker there. Okay. And of course, you know, when I was doing it with, you know, my friends, my girlfriend, you know, I was having sex, and, you know, it was a pretty fucking, pretty good teenage life, I feel. I'm just like blindly doing this. I'm not even paying attention. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, so anyways, what does all this have to do with roaches? One may ask. See, now we got to get back to the original topic at hand. What does all this have to do with roaches? Well, let me fucking tell you. It has everything. At least it had everything to do with roaches for me personally. Now, how so? Alright, well, let me fucking tell you. Dude, look at this shit. We're filling their blood up. Cool. Is that it? Are we done? No, we're going... Enter Temple of Firstborn level 2. Enter Sanctum, kill Vidian. Okay. So... I had a friend who has a sister who was older. Okay? She was probably like in her late 20s at the time. Somewhere around there. Okay? Mid to late 20s at the time. Okay? And she had her own place. Okay? Now, to give a little bit of context here, she had a place before this place. Okay? And the place before it was, from what I understand now, I never been there, but from what I understand, it's pretty fucking ghetto. Or it was pretty fucking ghetto. Like, I even heard that there was a time when, like, they didn't even have a fucking front door. Not even joking. Okay, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm pretty sure it's true, though. Okay? And as a result, vermin would get into her house. Her old house. Not the one that I would hang out at. And roaches would get into her. You know, bugs. Obviously, you don't have a fucking front door, right? I mean, what are you going to do? Well, anyways, thank God she decided that she was going to up and move. I mean, okay, you want to talk about wanting your own freedom and this and that. This lady was willing to fucking, like, leave her old home to go to a fucking house that had fucking no front door and fucking rats and mice and whatever the hell, right? Okay, well, she ended up moving to a better place, better location, okay? Not too far up in the world, but, you know, definitely better than, you know, that garbage. Can you just walk in here? Dude, this guy's, like, totally new.
There you are.
Alright, hold on.
Don't tell me that you never suspected I was more than what I seemed. It was
I don't even know who you are.
I could get close to you.
Okay. This is different, too.
Now, we're about to get much closer.
He's starting to hype out. Or not. There he is.
Would not be wise.
Pretty anticlimactic fight, right? Man, I can't freeze this guy. Man, he won't. There he goes. Sheesh. What an asshole. Alright, an amulet we're not going to use. I know that for sure. Okay, so anyways. But when she ended up moving... Okay. Them little pests, them roaches, were in some of her shit. Okay, and she packed up them roaches that were hiding away in some of her stuff.
I need to go back.
And then they ended up moving in with her to the new place. Okay, now remember, this lady is about, I want to say 25 to 28 years old at this time. Okay, she's still pretty fucking young, pretty you know, wet behind the ears, the whole 9 yards. All right. Now, what are we gonna do now? It really doesn't matter what we do. Okay, yeah, she's still, you know, and she also would play host to us sometimes over the weekend, not every weekend, but, you know, I'd say more often than not, and let us go over there. She would buy us beer or liquor or whatever the hell we wanted to drink, hang out, and even spend the night over there. Okay, this is pretty fucking cool. But at the same time, though, her fucking house was infested with roaches. Okay, now, I mean, like, they weren't, like, okay, the word infested really does make it seem a lot worse than what it originally was, but at the same time, it was pretty bad, though, too. So, for example, it was pretty common just to see the motherfuckers, like, you know, like, scurry across the wall. Like, you'll actually get used to it, you know? And, dude, like, fucking, like, bugs, little creepy crawlies and shit, they kind of freak me out a little bit. You know, they're quite disgusting, they're foul, and I don't like it. Okay? But you ended up getting fucking used to it. And this was basically the trade-off. Because, yeah, why are we talking about boozing and having sex and this and that? Because that was our place to go. To do that and not be bothered by authority. But that was also the price we had to pay. Was, man, I don't know which way to go. I mean, I guess up. If you wanted to booze it up, or if you wanted to bone, or if you wanted to, you know, hit the bong. Your ass. Am I going, like, around, I guess? I don't know. This is retarded. Yeah, but those were the digs that we had. That was really the only place, for a while, that we had. Believe me, I upgraded. Since then, obviously, but I mean, even when I was, like, a teenager and shit, and all that, like, I upgraded to a better hangout, where I would be able to, you know, hump my fucking girlfriend and, you know, smoke my weed and, you know, drink my booze, you know, over the weekend and shit. But before, though, that was the trade-off. If you wanted to do any of that, if at least in my life, if we wanted to do any of that shit, we're going to have to deal with some roaches. And there's just some countermeasures, some precautions that you have to take if you're going to do all that. First off, don't get cans of beer. Because you don't want these son of a bitches crawling in your fucking beer. Okay? And like I said, it wasn't like fucking super duper infested, but infested enough. As a matter of fact, I guarantee you that if you tried looking anywhere in that house, at one point or another, you're definitely going to be able to find some roaches. Especially in the fucking, oh my god, the kitchen. And that's where your food stuff, well anyway, I never ate there. Okay, I would just drink beer and smoke weed there, and, you know, and I mean, god, man, I never really wanted to spend the night there, but sometimes we did, you know, and man, we'd have to bring clean sheets, and oh my god. Anyway, you know, when you're first getting into, you know, fucking, you know, doing the deed, you want to do a lot more of it. And, yeah, that's what we did, and that was the sacrifice that we had to make. Now, you know, like, yeah, that isn't necessarily the best place to be taking in a girl, but she knew the circumstances. She understood. You know, she wasn't full of herself or anything like that. She knew that I didn't like it either, but this was, like, literally the only way. Unless, like, we waited for our fucking, you know, parents to go out or something. You know, some shit like that. Alright, where am I going? Like, this thing is telling me, look at how far that is. Do you see that shit? What are these things? Just popping out the woodwork. And that's my roach story, basically. Like, nothing really gross about it, you know. I never accidentally, you know, fucking drank one from my beer, because like I said, don't get cans, and if you get bottles, just put that bottle. Hopefully you get like a beer like Mickey's or something, where you can just close the cap back up. But if you do get like a beer like a Twist Off or something like that, then just put the thing back on there if you ain't drinking it. Or just keep the fucking, do what I do and just keep the fucking beer in your hand at all times. That way you know them sons of bitches didn't climb in there. You know what I mean? Oh my god, look at these minis now. Look at this.
My hatred is too low.
Look, they're still there. They're still there. Oh, I died. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no. And now they're gonna get away. No. I think he got away, didn't he? I mean, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no, there he is. Is there more? It's hard to see. Look at, he got away. Oh, that shithead. Alright, well, anyways. That's alright. It's not like I was gonna get anything good. You know, I got some emeralds and shit, so that's always cool. Alright, I'll take that as a win. So, yeah, this bounty right here is already at a win for me. We're gonna pretty much sell all this shit. Yeah, so that... Well, anyways, yeah, so not to ramble on, you know, I'm pretty sure I've already done enough of that. But that is... That's my roach story. Pretty terrible.
To do that.
But, you know, you do what you gotta do if you want to get stoned or have sex or, you know, then you gotta fucking do it at, you know, somebody who's still young and cool that has their own house. Then that's what you gotta do. And fortunately enough, I was able to know a few people like that, you know, growing up. Because, you know, 21, 22, and you got your own place. You're still young enough to know, to remember the struggle. You know what I mean? When you know, when you were 15, 16, 17, you know, or hell, maybe even younger, you know, you remember the struggle of fucking always having to deal with your parents and fucking, you know, listen to, you know, their rules, you know, my house, my rules shit. And I mean, like, that shit is completely fair. You know, it's completely fair. By all means. You know, I'm not trying to say that it isn't. But, you know, that's why you go and find other houses with other rules. Simple as that, right? You know, it's you're not disrespecting, but yeah, they don't. I'm pretty sure your parents don't want you going out, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, vaping, whatever they do now. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna need this. Let's see. Countess Julia's cameo. Prevent all arcane damage taken and heal yourself for 25% of the amount prevented. Prevent all arcane damage taken? Okay, so what? Now I'm just like immune to arcane? I don't even care about this, so whatever. I'll just put it in the stash. This is all shit. That's the one problem. But I need this because I need to fucking sell it now because I'm broke dick because I, the Enchantress... No, not even the Enchantress. The... Fucking, How did I go broke? Well, yeah, part of it did have to do with the Enchantress, actually. So, that and, yeah, just other bullshits. Garbage. I'm just gonna give all this to Squirt. Squirt. Oh my god. I got a Squirt story too, but I'm not gonna share it. Alright. Put you in there. Just gonna sell this to her. Boosh. Easy peasy lemon squeezy 200k. And let me put my jewels away. The family jewels. You know, I wonder why they call them the family jewels. You know, jewelry's supposed to be pretty, and, you know, none of that is pretty. Oh, shit. I didn't sell her that. I hate how those go in there. I mean, I understand why they have to, kind of like, you know, but fucking bogging me down and shit. Alright, so anyways, this bounty, for serious, really, really bad. Like, worst fucking bounty ever. It's so time consuming. The other one wasn't all that short either, now that I think about it. I'm not sure as to why that is, though. I don't even know if I'm in Ruins number 2. Yeah, I am. Just more fucking garbage, you know? It's, like, not even good stuff. Hold on, here, I gotta shift. Whoa, buddy. I have to shift, and I gotta move my legs about because I don't want to be fucking giving myself a fucking blood clot. So we needs to shift. Alright, I don't want to fuck these guys up because these mortar guys are the bane of my fucking existence. I'll tell you that right now. They're too fucking dangerous. There we go. Alright, the gift for Tuffy Toes, that's, that was the name that, Katie Kins chose for her, her account. And, it's not that she has Tuffy Toes, it's that the cat has Tuffy Toes. He has tufts on his toes because he's part Maine Coon. And I think, well, I don't know if non-Maine Coon cats can. I know like tabbies don't have that.
I'm still waiting.
Are we done yet, man? Fuck, this shit's... Alright, that was a little freaky. Oh, okay, I see what it was. Dude, I scared the shit out of myself just now. I seen like light or like something reflecting off my door. And I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Do that?
But don't worry, it wasn't anything scary. It was just something from outside reflecting. Anyways, that, my friend, was incredibly boring. 34 mil for that, though. So I guess that's okay. That's acceptable. That took a really long fucking time. Let's move on with our bad selves, if we may. Alright, so, let's continue the bounties, because I want to show you exactly how I do things here. Is this just killing Zoltan cool? Because that would be awesome. Enter the store. No, it's not. Damn it. Because if you get the one where it just says eliminate Zoltan cool, it's so fast. You go into the thing, there he is, kill him, you're done. It's really awesome. But instead, alright, and I haven't really even been paying attention because I've just been blabbing on about like the most random stupid shit. But I don't know, I kind of thought that the whole Roach story and the setup for context and all that was kind of funny. You know, I don't know if funny, but maybe interesting, you know, just to kind of peek into somebody else's life and see like how, you know, the shit that they had to put up with. So yeah, like if you think that you have it bad and you really, you know, and maybe your hangout with your friends doesn't seem that great, but you still like have some freedoms and shit, you know, to call your own, and you don't have to deal with roaches, you know, maybe you should be a little more thankful for what you got then. You know, maybe that'll put some humility, you know, somebody's way, like, you know, just being like, man, you know what? I don't have it bad at all. I don't have to look at roaches. Like, oh man, the places I take my girl. And well, the thing is though, is that she was well aware of the fact of the matter too. It was like, hey, it's either this or no sex, you know, or no getting stoned or whatever. We got to get stoned outside. And we're living in Chicago too. Getting stoned outside isn't so bad. The part that's bad is when it's winter, you're at the mercy of the elements. So you need to go inside somewhere, you know, at some point. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Feeling a little goofy right now. There's a lady outside my building. She's vacuuming it. I wish she'd come in here and vacuum my floor. I'd give her money to do it. I'd give her like $5 just to fucking come in here and sweep that motherfucker away. But I'm pretty sure that that's not a nice thing to do. Not a nice thing to ask. Well, I mean, she's probably getting paid like $10 an hour, right? So like for, you know, what, like 5-10 minute job, you know, she gets $5. That's a fucking huge increase in income. You know, when you think about it that way. That's pretty good. Man, look at all them fucking spider webs. Spider-Man. Oh, we're fucking this guy up. Alright, so he's done. And he was nice enough to drop a legendary belt that's probably going to be shit, but we can always use it for resources. So let's do it.
I am returning to town.
Yeah, I just think that, I'm just afraid that she might get offended So I wouldn't even bother to ask. But I think it's one of them things that are, like, it would be interesting to ask. But then, like, you'll be known as an asshole, you know? Hold on here. Just checking my phone real quick. Nothing. No messages, no calls, no Facebook notifications, no emails. Just the fucking way I like it. Sort of a recluse. Okay, anyways, we're not done yet. Let's keep going. So now we got 2 more. Kill Gruul. Alright, let's go kill Dave Gruul. I hate these ones that have, like, you gotta kill so many enemies. It's like, you know, I'm probably gonna kill that many anyways. You didn't have to fucking even, like, put that, you know, put that as an objective. What's the fucking point? Oh, I know the point. Because there's just those people that are... Excuse me, gosh. There's some people that just try to power through the fucking stage and just hurry up and get the reward instead of, you know, fucking killing shit. I mean, you gotta kill shit to level up anyways, but I guess, what, they like to do that in the Rift. And here this is just for farming resources. But they force you to kill some shit if your ass is gonna be. And there it is. It's fucking 50 kills right there. I mean, you can do that just by running around. Dude, I'm gonna have to put this air on. I can't see any other way around it. Pretty fucking warm. I'm actually kind of fucking sweating over here, to be quite honest with you. Here's Gruul. I think Gruul's ever eaten Gruul? Probably not. Who knows? Right when I said that there was no notifications, guess what? Just so happens to go off. Oh, now I got the Jag-Off outside fucking using the Weed Whacker. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, let me look at this really quick now. Okay. Let me go put the air on. Sentry, watch my back. And my fucking million pets, too. See, so I got this fucking Weed Whacker guy, alright, outside, and then I got this vacuum lady in outside of my door. This is not the...
I need to go back.
Not the prime time to be streaming, but then again on fucking Monday at, like, what, noon? Not even 1:30. Okay. I mean, they gotta do their job, right? It's not like, you know, the world revolves around me or anything like that. I'm just simply bringing it up is all. Why? Just you know. Well, why would be, just in case you hear it, there you go. It's out of my hands. But if the mic isn't picking it up, then great. You know, then more power to you. Then only I have to, you know, hear it. And, I mean, again, I'm not mad or anything. Stuff like that doesn't upset me. I don't sweat the small stuff. You know? People who get mad at shit like that, they're always mad. Or they're always trying to find excuses to be mad. Believe you me. And then they're trying to bring people down with them, too. I'll tell you that right now. And that's just the way it is. Trust me, I've lived for like 20 some odd years with a person whose like main directive, or main goal, God. What is going on here? I don't know what I should be doing. What should I be doing right now? I see a purple arrow. So captive guards freed 1 out of 3. Alright, that doesn't make any sense because... Let's see what's down here. Alright, there we go. At least they're all together. So I'm totally digging that. And honestly, it should be 2 guards that were freed. Because there was 2 guys up there. Is it gonna... thing just blew up on me. Kill Bramok.
I can't do that.
See, this one was nice. This one's just like, alright, we're gonna fucking boom, there you go. You see what I mean? None of it makes any sense. But, okay. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I lived with somebody for, 20-something, odd years, man, that, thrived off of misery. Misery loves company. Believe me, man, that was his goal, was fucking just forever hate shit. Okay, I mean, that grenade thing was kind of funny when I first had it. Not so much now. And what's this? After gold rains from the sky. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I like my shrine effect thing more. I'm just going to put them away for now. I always get the belts and gloves, it seems. Whenever it comes to legendaries, there's literally just no shortage. Okay, so anyways, so that's all the bounties in Chaldeum, right? But then we get this cool chest. Well, let's give that to Tuffy right here, which is cool. Sometimes it gives you goodies. Well, all the time it gives you goodies, but sometimes you might get a legendary or a set piece.
This will overburden me.
This will overburden me, she says. Oh, it's because I need to talk to this bitch. So, I don't know. I'm trying to find something halfway fucking decent. So, I don't know. I'll try my luck at this. Shit. Okay, here we go. Well, let's take a look at this really quick here. 429 dex. So the dex equals shit. That vit equal, I don't know, like vit in life. I'm not understanding that. I mean, it's a part of a set. Generators generate 2 additional hatred, gain 6% damage reduction for 8 seconds if no enemy. Okay, generators multi-shot vengeance. So I mean, like, cool, I guess, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna invest in this, is what I'm saying. So, so we lucked out on that. Lucked out. What we want is the Marauder stuff. And I believe we need the shoulder suit, so let's just keep going. Alright. Another one of these. Why couldn't it be the Marauder? Homing pad again. Okay. Very nice, I guess.
See you soon. You come back again. That's nice.
There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look it. We found it. Now it is a little weaker, but with the okay. So right now we won't even worry about equipping it until we get to the 4 set. So what we want to do now is we want to go to the gloves.
Isn't that nice?
No one cares.
What a steal.
Cold skills deal. Well, I mean, that's actually not a bad thing, but yeah.
You come back again.
That glove I can never get away from. That Saint Archus. Okay. And fuck it,
Are
let's
you ready?
do one more, right? And of course you knew it wasn't gonna be anything spectacular. And I don't know where this came from, but alright. Oh, it was from the Herodric chest. So yeah, technically this is better. But at the same time, you may move unhindered through enemies. So what, just like phase through them, I guess. But yeah, we want the Marauder 2-set thing. So that's why we're not going to even bother equipping that. Let's take a look here. So yeah, we want to put away just for now. This can go too. It most likely it's all going to be broken down and used. For you know, stuff and things. Whatever resource, which I think is that red shit. That red shit, that glowy, that shit that you always need for yeah, that a thing. I can't see it on here. I don't know like where it would be, if it would even be anywhere on here to show me. Oh, you know what? I know where it's at. This thing. These are kind of hard to come across. Okay? Obtained by using the blacksmith to salvage legendary weapons and armor. They're kind of hard to come across. I don't know why, but they just, they are. Anywho. So that's what we'll be breaking that down into. Should probably put away gems. Yeah, see? 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 Alright, and then we're gonna go over here to old Squirty Squirt.
You won't be disappointed.
Make a little bit of moolah off of her. What the? Oh, we didn't junk everything. I thought we did. But I thought wrong. Because I was like, damn, that's all the money I'm getting? That's shitty. Yeah, I really think, like, I really do like this quiver. Because Elemental Arrow gains an effect here based on the rune. Frost Arrow damage and chill duration increased by 218%. Seems to kind of be where it's at for me right now. I'm trying to play to my strengths. I don't know why I did that. I just kind of like doing it though. And I still have something on me. Oh, this. Kane's Destiny. Craft a legendary set. Kane's Destiny. The fuck is that? I don't see. Keep seeing shit. Mantle of the Rulam. Demon. Man, look at that armor. Dude, that looks fucking crazy. I want to see where this Kane's Destiny shit is. It's so, well, there's that. But wait, so there's a top, but there's not like a, or there's, excuse me. There's a hat, but there's not a top? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's kind of shit if that's the case. Let's see here. Well, I don't know, man. Yeah, look at it. And then there's that. Like, there is Kane's stuff. Kane's Habit? Where the hell's the top at, then? Look at Kane's Travelers. Well, where's the fucking top at, then? I mean, Kane had to have a top, right? I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, so anyways. So after I do that, after I do my round of bounties, usually what I like to do is then go to this and open this up. Open up the zip. And we'll go on in here and we'll see what's up.
I wish you luck.
Well, thank you. And this shit takes a long time to get it to 100%. Yeah, I try not to stop for every single little thing, other than just to kill enemies. You can see these guys are pretty beefy. That Nephilim Glory, though, that's going to help. Because that's double the damage.
My hatred is too low. Not ready yet.
These mortar assholes, I'm not good with. If you take out some elites, they'll drop these globes with skulls on them, and that'll make the little gauge go up quicker. The objective is just to get it to 100%. Then a boss will come out, you stomp the boss, and then you'll get a greater rift key, which is basically doing this again, but the spoils at the end, I believe, are better, and you can upgrade a gem, a legendary gem, which we don't even really know much about. But also, effectively, what you're doing is you're grinding XP as well for your Paragon levels. See right there, I am level Paragon 114, base level 70. 70 is the cap for whatever reason. Because I don't believe your stats even go up when you level normally. I want to say that they don't, but when you Paragon, they can. You can actually put your main innate attribute up. See, that guy almost got me with them fucking mortars. Them mortars are the bane of my existence. Everything else I'm okay with, but man, when it comes to them fucking mortars, it's like they know. I have to open it because you never know, man. There might be something in there, and it's a fucking treasure chest. It needs to be open, and I can't help it. Sometimes I go past them though when I'm feeling really fucking lazy, and I mean, isn't that kind of defeating the purpose of the game? But yeah, I mean, like, no doubt this shit gets mundane and boring after a while. You'll zone. You will zone the fuck out. I don't really think it's the game's fault or anything. It's just, you know, you burn yourself out. You do too much. I mean, I've already put in tons and tons of hours into this fucking game. Haven't even, like, mastered all the classes. This is actually my second Demon Hunter. Because I was away from Diablo for so long that when I came back to it, I'm like, man, what the fuck is all this stuff? What is going on? Like, I didn't remember anything, so I was just like, well, I better just start over because I don't remember shit. Or else I'm sure I'd be a much higher level. Look at this big-ass motherfucker. Colossal Golgor. Indeed. Indeed, Golgor. Fulgor. Goldar. So, I know this is gonna be really fucking random for a Diablo 3 stream. So I seen that game, that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Battle for the Grid game that just came out. And man, it just looks like one of the worst fucking games ever. And like, but people are actually playing it, and you know, to my surprise, like, there's people actually enjoying it and shit. And you know, I guess, like, for what it is, as long as it handles well and, you know, so on and so forth, then more power to you. But there's a few things that I just find absolutely fucking despicable with that game. Like, for one, this game is pretty much backed by a very, very rich man. Okay? Haim Saban. He's like this rich Egyptian with bottomless fucking pockets. Saban has been on the frontier of media, children's entertainment for a very long time now. Okay? Very smart businessman. What he tries to sell is, he tries to sell you... see, Power Rangers was basically... I'm sorry, I know I'm kind of sounding like I'm a bit scattered here, but please, like, just bear with me. Power Rangers is basically... was basically like a 25-minute commercial. With commercials... is what it is, because Haim Saban, what he wanted to do was sell you the toy. And now, there's a point to me saying all this. Okay, he wants to sell you the toy. He didn't care about the TV show. I mean, like, yeah, that's great. You know, like, yeah, we'll get ad revenue and all that too. Awesome. But where the real, you know, bread and butter comes from is selling them fucking toys. Okay, they can sell them at a ridiculously high price and get away with it. And trust me, even excuse me, even back then, that shit was not cheap. Let me take a drink of water here. Excuse me. So, and now with this game, okay, and don't get me wrong, they have come out with video games for the Power Rangers in the past, obviously. But I feel that this one is a little different, but at the same time, I think it's also aimed at what Haim Saban's goal is. And that's to sell you shit. Okay. So there's the base game for this Battle for the Grid. Alright? And this base game starts you off with 9 characters. So let's just pause right there. Okay? What's wrong with that? 9 characters. Alright, well, in the original Street Fighter, which I guess is maybe the logic that they're using, well, Street Fighter did it, and look at how big they got, you know? In the original Street Fighter, it had 8 characters. I think Street Fighter 3, it started off with just 8 characters, and then it just became, like, fucking crazy.
I can't do that.
Alright. There's a reason as to why I did that, is because there wasn't that many fighting games. There wasn't that much competition going down. Yeah, competition existed, but it was nowhere near at the height that Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat took it. So this is a game, Battle for the Grid is a game where it's based off of a franchise that has fucking so many different characters to it. Okay? I mean, there are so many different Rangers. Now, I'm pretty sure it is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so they don't want to throw in, like, maybe they don't want to throw in the Zeo Rangers or anything, even though they probably will. You know, like Zeo Rangers or, you know, the Turbo shit or whatever the fuck. You know, or maybe even some of the newer shit, for all I know. I don't know, man. And then they have countless enemies, bad guys. Okay? But not in this fucking game. This game, you just get 9 people. Most of them are Rangers, and then I think like you get you fight Goldar, and I don't know who the hell's even the end guy. I don't even think it's like Lord Zed or Rita. I don't even know who the hell it is. And I think there's also 2 variants of the Black Ranger as well. So you're getting a repeat of another character. And what makes it even more funny is this is a 3v3 game. So, in other words, you'll potentially see most of the roster in just one fight if everybody picked different characters. That's 6 people right there. And then the next fight, there's the others. And then there you go. That's it. I'm sure there might be like skins or variants or whatever, and they do plan on, man, I'm not even paying attention to this. I zoned out, and like I'm not DPSing good enough, and then I did this, and I don't even know why I did that when the Guardian's coming out. I just gotta be careful. But yeah, all that. Because Haim Saban, being the smart man that he is, oh my god, are you serious? How did I even die? This guy, what? So, you know, oh, this was just a regular rift, so who cares? Doesn't even matter. I thought it was a greater rift. That would have been such a shitty spot to die.
I need to go back.
Yeah, I see stuff there. I don't even give a fuck. So, what Haim Saban wants to do is sell you the characters in DLC form, like a lot of people are doing these days. Now he's caught on to it. Now he wants a piece of that action. You know, with his franchise. But I think that he's just kind of going about it the wrong way. You know? I mean, that really, really seems greedy as fuck. To just put in 9 people. Most of which are just... Oh, and by the way, the graphics are fucking awful, man. I mean, like, they look like shit. The characters, they look like toys. They literally look like toys. There's... Yeah, I mean, and, like, they don't even have to do that much animation either. Because, all of them got motorcycle helmets on. So, they're getting away with a lot. They don't need to show these people blinking. Anything of the sort. Now the monsters, on the other hand, well, fuck, all I ever seen was Goldar. And you know what? There's a really good chance that he never even blinks, for all I know. I mean, there's a damn good chance. Anyways, that's my rant on that. There's too few characters. The game looks like shit. Yep, people are playing it and supporting it. And that's bad business. Business practices that are being played and supported. And I just kind of feel that it's not right. It's not right. We shouldn't be supporting that, especially just for some piddly YouTube views or what have you. You know, there's some streamers out there who do that shit, and you know, I like their content for the most part. But that's just wrong right there. You shouldn't be doing that. We shouldn't be giving them any business. Because then when will it all end? It never will, you know? They're always going to have these like shitty fucking wonky ass business practices, my friend. Alright, what the hell did I want to do? Did I want to sell? I think that's what I wanted to do. So, then after the bounties and the regular Nephilim Rift, you'll get a Greater Rift key. And then you can go into the Greater Rift. You can also empower it with some money. I think it'll give you like an extra attempt at upping your... whatchamacallit? Kajigger? Your Kajigger. It'll help you up your Kajigger. Now, excuse me. So yeah, let's just do this. And then that's going to pretty much be it for this stream. Because I really don't have anything else to say. And I honestly don't think I feel like playing another character. So this is basically my routine. I'll keep doing this until I find the Marauder set. This will keep going on and on until then. Or until I just ultimately get bored. That's nice. I ran into a corner, activated Vengeance, and nothing to kill now. So fuck me, right? I mean, that was perfectly played, right? And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just this mega grind for Paragon points.
I need more hatred to do that.
Like, no fucking hatred, man. This guy's just stalking my ass. Get the fuck away from me, dude. Shit. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Grimlock Vomit Burst. See, I did it that time. I did what I said I was gonna do. Alright, we're gonna try and pay attention a little bit here. Just a little bit. But then that kind of gets boring. I don't like this place. A lot of dead ends. Killed some boss in Bloodborne last night while I was drunk as fuck. Oh my god, it was awesome. I forget the boss. It's the one in the... I don't know how to say its name. Amygdalid or something. Amygdalid. I don't know. I'd have to see the name again. That's the boss in that Nightmare Frontier, I think. The Nightmare. I think it's an optional area. And kind of struggling to keep up with the Greater Rift thing. And I'll tell you why, because this place is ass. That's why. I don't like this place. There's too many twists and turns and curves and shit. I like curves on my women, not in my games. Well, I should just say woman, because I don't have women. I'm not an asshole like that, nor am I a rock star. If you're a rock star, then yes, you can bed many women, but, you know, you better wrap up your willy. I just say, you know what? You're probably just better off just finding one good, hot woman, which I know is probably hard as fuck to do, because these gold diggers and shit. Gold diggers are easy to spot, though. You know, just spend like a week with them, man, and you'll see. You'll know if they're high maintenance or not.
That was just a taste.
Oh my god, I'm getting hungry. Yep. So I'm on like a diet now. I'm giving myself a diet. I think any bozo can really do it. Like, I don't really think anybody needs, like, fucking Weight Watchers or this or that. You know, like, yeah, if you want, like, fat-free stuff, I don't know why I put those in there. If you want, like, fat-free stuff, this and that.
I will not do that.
Fuck this guy up. You know, that shit's kind of expensive. All that fat-free shit. What you really need to be doing is just straight up counting the calories on shit. And just do a calorie count and give yourself a limit to your caloric intake by referring to a calorie calculator. So I'm not exactly a slim guy, though I used to be a little skinny mini. I was actually too thin at one point, and now I'm getting too big. So I need to get back to that. Gosh, excuse me. I need to get back to like that perfect point of like, for me, I feel that a I don't know, 175 would probably be ideal for me. I don't think it's too big, but at the same time, man, I really have run out of shit to talk about, huh? That's how this game is, man. But I'm gonna just tell you about my calories anyways, but yeah. I'd say like around anywhere between 150 to 175, I feel is my optimal weight. And right now I'm like I'm well above that, like well above that. And it took years for me to get this way. So now it's going to take a long time for me to get out this way, you know. But I'm gonna do it. And the way that I'm doing it is by counting my calories. Oh my god. Man, they were just trying to end my fucking life right there, huh? Because I don't feel, and I also effectively have taken beer out of the equation too. I'm not drinking beer anymore. The beer that I would drink was 100 calories per. It's not worth it. And it's super hard for me to get drunk off beer. Like, I need stronger shit. So, the beer is gone. The wine is in. Okay? Beer, gone. Wine, in. And that's still a shit ton of calories, too. One bottle of wine, just like a normal sized bottle of wine, is over 600 calories. But it'll get you good more than a fucking, 6 beers will. I guarantee you. So just count them calories if you want to lose weight. Give yourself a goal. Like, pretty much, my caloric intake, I think, is supposed to be around 23, I want to say 22 to 2400 just to maintain weight. Okay? But I've been now because I just started this. Okay, so it's not like I'm a fucking master at this or anything. But I do feel that it is feasible, it's achievable. And, it kind of feels good to know that you're not, overdoing anything either, I would call it a good start. And, of course, anything paired with exercise is only going to help more. God, man, we're still in here. This place sucks. Yeah, so, ideally, at least on a night when I'm not drinking, I want my limit to be around 1,500 calories a day. Okay? That's a lot of playroom to have. 1,500 calories. You can get a lot of you can eat a lot of shit in that amount of time. Believe me. All right, here he comes. Finally.
That would not be wise.
This is a stupid thing. What a waste of fucking time. Just to fight that stupid thing. So fucking stupid. No greens. No greens for me. Alright, well, we got that. Let's see what we can do with an upgrade. So, I know I was doing that Gem of Ease. Look at this one that I've been working on. Look, it has a 4% chance of passing. Isn't that fucking silly as shit? Isn't it fucking nuts? What's the level for this thing, I wonder? I don't even know. I kind of just want to do it just to do it, just to see, you know? I don't even know why I did this in the first place. Bane of the Power. Maybe it was just because of the name. Which one did I get? Gogok. Gain swiftness with every attack, increasing your attack speed by 1% and dodge. This effect stacks up to 15 times. So faster attacks, yos. But again, I think this is one of them that they were saying is worth possibly using. So I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna fucking tinker with this Gem of Ease though. Because if I can get it to rank 25 and I just put it in the fucking stash and then I can just give it to some asshole. Like the minute that they get a socket item. Or I can even put an item in there by removing the thing. I think. Dude, I don't know. I'm going to have to look at that. What is needed? Let's see. Because, yeah, if I'm going to make another character, I think I want to do that. Remove level requirement. Rank 25 plus Gem of Ease. So, you would need one of those. To remove the level requirement for what? Just any old thing, I guess. Man, that's fucking nuts. So you can just give yourself like a totally broken fucking weapon and you know, level up so fast. Oh yeah, talk to this guy. Boom. Dude, and that's basically Diablo right there, man. There's really nothing else to talk about. I mean, like, there's the main game. Let's see, I got anything here I can extract? Anything worth it? I suppose not. Alright. Well, I do believe that I am done here. So yeah, that's what you can do. You can do the bounties. There's some optional bosses you can take out, you know. You can go to a different act. Do more bounties there. Rinse and repeat. Do Nephilim Rift. And, like, that's it. It's not too exhilarating, to say the least. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I might come back with something else, man. I don't know. What should I come back with? Should I even come back at all? What should I do? I don't know. I just don't feel like playing this right now. You know, I already put in enough time into it. It's time to do something else. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening. We will see you next round.